Hey everyone, welcome back. Thanks for joining us. I'm here today with Jamal Cahook, and we are going to be talking about the newest release from DV8, the Hater Pearl. So Jamal, you drilled this. You actually had a chance to throw it in league the other day, right?
I did.
Okay, how do you like it so far?
It's definitely stronger than I thought it'd be.
Okay, that's good.
It has the same cover stock as the Hammer Effect and the Black Widow Mania, that HK22 Cohesion cover stock.
Oh wow, okay.
But it reads the mid lanes a little bit better from what I can tell so far.
Because I know the Widow Mania is very clean for you, especially.
The Mania for me specifically was a little bit cleaner than I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be a little bit more...
And this just has more power.
Yes.
All right, well, let's take it out to the lanes and we'll take a look and see what she does, right?
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right, we are down on the lanes. We are going to take a look at this Hater Pearl. Jamal's got it ready to go. We're not bowling on the regular house shot today. We're bowling on a special modified house shot that one of our monthly tournaments here at Strikers uses. And it's a little narrower, so there's a little more oil in the middle, but the outsides hook a lot more, and it's further, like, it's drier for more of the lane. So it's a narrower pattern, which means it hooks a lot, and you've got to usually just play a whole bunch left. So Jamal will throw this Hater Pearl, and you'll probably see pretty quickly how much this pair hooks. So he's probably going to have to move left pretty quickly.
Yeah, so just to give you all an example, I'm going to stand on 20 to start out. I'm going to be looking at the second arrow, and we're going to see how much this ball wants to hook from the start. Oh yeah.
That's probably a strike on the regular house shot.
Probably would, but not on this. So
yeah,
that's a great sign to show you guys that we aren't lying. It does hook a lot more on the outsides.
Yes.
So I'm gonna move a whole zone left.
Yeah,
and
just
we're gonna see
big jump.
We're just gonna see what it looks like if I move 5 and 5 left.
All right.
And go from there. So we're gonna be standing 25, looking at 15.
Yeah. Plus, on top of it, we're dealing with a really big hooking ball to begin with.
Oh so, yeah, big time.
My guess is if he gets far enough left, it's gonna look really good.
So 25 with our feet, looking at 15.
Is that far enough left? No, it is not.
No, it is not. All right.
Hater Pearl hooks.
Hater Pearl does hook a good bit.
All right, well, more left.
More left.
Go, I don't know.
I'm gonna move another.
6 and 2?
6 and 2?
Yeah, 6 and 3. 6 and 2, nah, 6 and 2. We gotta get a whole bunch of oil on this ball. We'll start at 6 and 2 and we'll see what that does. Oh, maybe we can, far enough left, maybe we can open up the lane a lot more. So, I don't know. Yeah, let's try it.
All right. Looking at 17 at the arrows.
Oh, look at that. See, 6 and 2, baby. I'm the best ball rep in Florida, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
So what did you think of that?
If you have a
shot?
thumb in it.
What did you think of that look, that shot?
So, for a bigger pearl, I always look to see how it reaches the mid lane of the mid lane in general, because sometimes pearls tend to be a little too clean through the front, and then sometimes they never seed in the mids. This one actually got through the heads pretty clean for me, and it actually revved up a lot better than I thought it would.
Yeah, it wasn't like skittish off the dry. It wasn't unpredictable.
Exactly.
You know, it read it in a predictable way, but it still came off the pattern with a lot of power.
And it actually drove through the pins from this angle. It's not deflecting, which I like because it gives me more confidence that I know it's not gonna do something stupid.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
So let's try another shot from that spot again, and let's try to actually post our shot this time and not fall off. There we go.
Ooh.
Little trip 4 action.
You see that one, it looks like you didn't get it as much right. It went a little longer, but still hooked, but it was able to push enough just to get that 4.
I made sure to post my shot a little bit better on that one, so that also could be why it was a little left from the last one. So I'm gonna move 4 and 2 off of that. All right, and we're gonna test the limits of this ball real quick.
Sure.
The layout I have on here, it is 50 by 5 by 35. So having the same cover stock as the Effect and the Widow, I wanted to get something a little bit earlier on the lane compared to the other two. So I ended up going with a 50 for the primary angle. But the secondary number is still the same as the other two. All right, we're saying 34 with our feet. We're looking at 19 at the arrows. Oh yeah.
I like the way it's coming off the pattern with angle. It's not like rolling out or losing energy or anything like that, you know? It's not too forward. It's not burning up all its energy because you're far enough left or you're getting enough of the oil on it. But a lot of times, asymmetric balls, even pearls, trying to play that big of a hook, they'll kind of straighten out too much. But this ball's not really doing it.
No, it's actually not. It's actually surprised me a lot more because I had that fear of this one specifically being a little too forward off the spot. And right now, it doesn't look like it at all.
Nah, I don't see it.
So we're gonna try that again, see if it was a fluke or not.
Fear. I have that same fear too. Whenever I get an asymmetric ball in my hand, I have to play this far left. I always feel like I might not get the 10 pin out. But I like the way this ball is coming off the pattern with some angle. Yeah, you're not in danger of leaving 10 pins. If anything, you're in danger of leaving 4 pins.
Exactly, which I will gladly take over the 10 pins.
Oh, of course, any day.
Because righties were more capable of making a 4 pin than we are a 10 pin.
Yeah.
But it also tells me I have more room to work if I need to move in.
Yeah, and there's always further left you can go. When you start getting in 10 pin zone, then you kind of wondering which adjustment do I have to make. 4 pin is easy, just move left.
Exactly.
It's the easy adjustment.
We're gonna move again. We're gonna go 36. We're only moving 2 this time. And we're gonna be looking at 21 at the arrows. 20, 21. It just keeps coming back.
Yeah.
And it
Took care of that
keeps
4 pin
driving.
problem.
Yeah, so I moved 2 and 1 in. I brought my target at board left 2, so it's actually, I'm still shocked at how much it's still driving. I have not seen a ball deflect yet.
All right. Let's throw one more in that same place and then we'll try the Widow one time.
So once again, 36 with our feet. $20, $21 at the arrows.
Oh, that's way right.
Oh yeah.
The big hook ball is in.
Hook monster.
Yeah, you got that ball a little right. I got scared. I thought, was that going to hook early? Is that going to roll out? And
It looked great. It still drove.
looked fine to me. That's a lot of misroom you got.
Who knows?
You had left with the ball. You had right with the ball.
Yeah.
You know, when you're playing that far left and just wheeling it. So.
Hey, who knows? This tournament might be good today.
Yeah, it might be great. You're going to bowl later, right?
Yeah.
There you go. You got some practice on the pattern. All right, so we got the Widow Mania. And you just play it in the same place, you know, and we'll see what it does compared.
Same 36 where I just was?
Wherever you just was.
Okay.
Or were.
I have a feeling this ball is going to go like an extra like 3 feet.
Yeah,
I don't
probably.
think it's going to shape. I don't think it's going to read
Let's
as
find
early.
out. I don't know.
So
Maybe
we'll give it a shot.
Maybe it won't. Bowling balls surprise me all the time.
36 with our feet, 20, 21 at the arrows.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it went longer and it was smoother, too.
Yeah.
It wasn't as violent off the dry.
No, not at all. It actually cleared the heads a little bit better than the Hater Pearl. But that's also, in my eyes, I think that's also because it has a weaker cover. They both have HK22 cohesion, but I think the Mania has a weaker additive core in it. Yeah, the component. So we'll try that one more time, and we'll see what we got going on. It'd be cool if we can send a messenger. We got that one right. The other one. Yeah. That's what I was expecting on the, that's what I was expecting.
That's that right miss where the Hater Pearl struck from there.
Yes.
And that ball, it got to that spot and it looked like it wanted to hook and it just went 2 feet sooner and didn't have enough. So it also looks like if there's a little bit of carry down, but you still can't use a solid ball or a dull ball, you have to use a pearl. if there's carry down, the Hater Pearl might be better for that because like the Widow Mania just wouldn't, looks like it wouldn't make it back from there, but that ball would.
Exactly.
All right. So
we're gonna move 2 off the last one where we were over here. So we're gonna go to 38. We're looking at 21, 22 now at the arrows. See what we can get going on.
yeah. Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh Jesus.
oh, that's gonna be a good one.
That ball.
That was sick.
So that's exactly where you threw that Widow Mania on the last.
That was actually, and that was 2 more boards left with my feet compared to the Mania.
So safe to say, Hater Pearl is very much stronger than the Widow Mania.
Yes,
For sure. It's like not even close almost. I would say it's probably about 3 or 4. It's earlier, it reads the back end earlier and more violently.
Big time.
And it's able to react off the pattern even when there's too much volume for the Mania to get back. This one still reads it.
This ball is actually reminding me of the original effect. In a sense, it was a lot earlier in the mid lanes. It was great.
This just probably hooks a ton more.
I do
feel.
too. I feel like
really
this
cool.
one is like the original effect, just with a little more kick in the back. So we're gonna try that again. We're gonna go 38. We're gonna throw it a little bit better and see what happens.
Hey, throw like that, that's just fine.
Yeah.
If that's not better, I'm scared.
There we go. And it just drives, dude. It's weird having these big Asymmetric Pearls that continue to go through the pins the same way every time.
Yeah, I'm so used to them just straightening out, but I guess the core technology's advanced so much where even the asymmetric balls are as continuous as symmetric balls.
It's crazy, man. And if that's the case, we might be able to stay in these things a lot longer than normal.
Yeah.
Especially during like a league night where you only have 1 or 2 balls and you don't know if you need to switch or
Well,
not.
that's what a lot of people were predicting when balance holes were outlawed, is that at some point symmetric balls wouldn't even be necessary anymore because the asymmetric cores would just be too strong and too versatile.
Yeah.
That you might not even need, unless the lanes are super dry, you wouldn't even need a symmetric anymore. And this ball, this Hater Pearl, is showing kind of why that people were thinking that.
Yeah. So let's move another 2 and 1. We still haven't found the dead zone yet with it, so we'll go to 40. And we're going to be looking at 22, 23 at the arrows.
I'm not sure there is a dead zone on this pattern. I don't know.
That was a really good ball.
Yep.
So that one actually rolled out a little bit more than
A little bit,
the past
yeah.
shots.
Okay.
Go see what happens if we get a little more around it. I was up the back of that one, but it's still coming back. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, it struck. It was a little half pocket. It deflected a little bit, so maybe we're getting to that point where it's a little too many boards. But I don't know. Maybe not.
All right, let's try that again. Let's give the first foot of the lane a loft a little bit. You know, clear that front part, save some energy for the back end from this angle, and see what happens. So same thing, 40 with the feet, 22, 23 at the arrows, and loft.
Oh, yeah. That was maybe a little too much board coverage. That ball got out to like the 1 board. But you know what? It got out to the 1 board, I think, too far down the lane.
If it was a little earlier.
If you get it to that same spot, maybe 2 feet earlier, I bet that strikes. So maybe move your target like a half a board right, or just a board right, and get it to that drive just a little sooner. Let's see what happens. Maybe it'll even stay on the lane.
All right, let's try what Jeff's talking about.
Yeah, you see that?
Oh, and the messenger rolled around it too. Look at that.
See, so it got to the spot just sooner. You know, I mean, the same spot.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that you got it out too far on the last one. It's just you got it out too far down lane. So bringing the, moving your target right and opening the angles up to get it to hit the dry sooner, let the ball read earlier, and it gave it time to get back.
All right, now let's end this thing on a high note. Let's try and loft in front of the ball return and see what happens.
All right, yeah, go for it. Have fun with that. Remember, it's a narrow pattern, so the left side of the lane is hooking as much as the right side of the lane is.
Yes.
So
So we're
hopefully you get
standing
enough oil on
46.
it, you get enough airtime.
We're standing 46 right now, front of the bow turn. Looking at 23, 24.
No, I don't like it. Got to do it again. Nah, we're not ending the video on a 710.
It came back though. It
Came back, but I think it was a little too forward. You're a little too up the back of it.
gotta get more around.
Get more around it. I think the same shot getting around it more should be fine. It wasn't even that much loft.
I know. We're
I'm
just clearing the first
kind
foot
of
or so.
disappointed. I was expecting a ton of loft.
Do you want to see some real loft? I got you.
There we go. That's what I want to see. Nah, okay.
Yeah.
Now, do the same thing we did the last time. Move your target a little to the right, and hopefully the same thing happens where it'll hit the dry sooner and read it better.
There's your real loft.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. That's what I expect when I hear the word loft. So just do that. Move your target a little right again, and let's see if that ball will come back and strike. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Very good.
And it still drove right through the pins.
Yeah, pretty good. Ran over the 8 pin. Yeah, Hater Pearl, ladies and gentlemen. Let's, I guess we'll just wrap this up.
Yeah.
All right. So that's what we're looking at with the DV8 Hater Pearl. Thanks to Jamal for joining us. If you have any questions for Jamal, leave them down in the comments below. I'll make sure to ask him. And we'll get back to you. I'll let you know what he says. Jamal, what did you think of the ball? How did it look so far?
I think it looks really good. For people that are going to be a little bit more lower rev rate, little straighter angles, I think this ball's going to be really great for them. And even you high rev bowlers, you can stand left and swing it as you just saw in the video. So yeah, I think it's going to be a well-rounded fit for everybody around.
All right, well, until our next video, we'll see you next time.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for having me.